What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. The ROX maintenance has just been completed a few hours ago, and the new sub-server has already been up and running. But we are not going to talk about the new sub-server in this video. Our main focus is the new Spring Festival event in the game, which leads to the sponsor of this video. You want to stay online 24/7 in this game, but don't want to use your phone or you don't have a computer to do it. UgPhone has got you covered. UgPhone is a cloud emulator that is perfect for AFK grinding. It is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud without consuming the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect app for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop. You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play multiple games or accounts simultaneously. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. If you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. Note that when you are playing in the Southeast Asian region, make sure to select the Singapore servers. You can also use my invitation code, which gives you an extra 488 diamonds from UgPhone that you can use to extend your time in using the device. 12 diamonds is equal to an hour of an extension, so the 488 diamonds is an additional 40 hours in using the UgPhone cloud device. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. So apart from the new sub-server that was launched after the maintenance, we are also getting the Spring Festival event, which is not really new as this is a yearly recurring event in ROX. This is part of the celebration for the upcoming Lunar New Year next week. So in this video, let's check out what's in store for the players. Once we open up the event window, the first tab contains the roadmap of all the activities that are included in this year's event. The first one, which is the typical login activity, is called the Spring Festival Gifts. In this activity, you just need to log in for 7 days in order to get the following rewards in this event. You have progression materials, mission order, MVP, mini, and Valkyrie coins, and a New Year gift box where you have a chance to get a serpent mark and a serpent fang. And the main reward for this activity is the Spring Festival eye design. Just an FYI, the serpent mark is a currency that is used in the event store, while the serpent fang is used as a summoning item when fighting the monster Neon. Again, this activity is very straightforward because you just need to log into the game to get the rewards. Moving on to the next activity, which is the Neon Siege, you just need to eliminate baby Neons and phantom Neons in random areas where they will respawn. That is basically the gist of this activity. The event description is quite long, so I just gave you the summary on what you need to do in this event. The activity starts from 10 to midnight and they appear every 2 hours during those times. So if you want to know where are the locations of these monsters when the activity is ongoing, just click the tap to enter button at the bottom right side of the screen. From there, it will show you the locations of these monsters. Every time you eliminate these monsters, you will fill up the contribution bar at the bottom side of the screen and you will get corresponding points. In the contribution bar, there are certain milestones where you can get additional rewards, like when you accumulate 100, 300, 600 points and so on. So again, very easy and straightforward activity, and to be honest, I was able to completely fill out my contribution bar in just a few minutes. Just join a party and hunt the monsters in the given location. I didn't even attack any phantom Neon in the area. I just went AFK and targeted the baby Neons and I was able to complete the quest. It's super easy and it doesn't really take a lot of your time. For now, those are the only activities that are available in the event. The Neon Invasion, where you have to battle the Neon monster, will start on January 29. This is the activity where you will have the chance to get the Ethereal Serpent mount, which has a movement speed of 6. Same with the New Year tanks, this will also be available on January 29, so we don't have any descriptions available on those two activities. Moving on to the Spring Rewards, this is where you can see more descriptions about the event. Like for instance, whenever we consume Odin's Blessing, we have the chance to get a Serpent mark with the maximum of 5 marks per day, while we can also get a Serpent scale with the maximum of 1 per day. These two items are currencies used in the exchange store. Next is the recharge to get Diamond Red envelopes. This is very straightforward, so whenever you recharge or top up in the game, you will also be granted with the Snake Diamond Red envelope. Moving on to the third item, which is the Special Mission Refreshes Daily. So every day, whenever we complete our mission boards, we will be getting a special mission that will grant us the event items, Serpent Scale, Serpent Fang, and so on. And last but not the least, is the double event becomes available for a limited time. So every day during the event period, we will be getting a double Zenny and experience boost in the following time periods. At the same time, we will also be getting double rewards on New Year's Eve. Now that we've covered all the things available in the event, it's time to check out the event store. Of course, this is probably the most anticipated part of this event, as players are curious to see if there are progression material rewards in the store. So let's cross our fingers and hope for the best that we will be getting progression materials this time around. The event store is located in the Payon Town, where you can automatically go there from the event window by clicking the Exchange Shop button in the lower left side of the screen. So the first few items shown in the store are the costumes and headgear for this event. I will talk about these items later in the video and give you my thoughts about the design and if these are worth getting. But if we scroll down the store, we will see the available gold Neon cards for this year's event. These two gold cards are both for the headgear card slots. The Neon Day card gives the players wind attribute resistance, debuff reduction, and debuff resistance. However, it will have a huge impact on your HP as it reduces your max HP by 15%. But the most notable card effect that this item provides is the fourth one, which reduces the damage that you will receive from the bound enemy by 50% and reduces their movement speed by 20% for 4 seconds. And the wild thing about this is that the cooldown of this card effect is only 20 seconds. Clearly, this card is for PvP, and at the same time, you don't need to have the day and night card together in order for this effect to trigger, while the Neon Night card will reduce damage received from holy attribute monsters, provide debuff enhancement, and debuff penetration, but it will also deduct 15% of your max HP. But the special card effect has a 6% chance for normal attacks and 12% chance for skills to trigger a Serpent Dance, which increases your damage dealt to Angel, Insect, Demi-Human, and Brute monsters by 16%. This card is more on the PvE side of things, so this is really good for MVP and mini hunts. Moving on to the other items in the store, and at last, we are getting progression materials for this event. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the players are happy about this. So the items in the lower portion of the store are the progression materials for upgrading, enchantment, refining, pet materials, and divinities. I will say that this is a great event and I encourage players to participate and get the rewards in the event store. Now, let's look at the costumes and headgears for this year's Spring Festival event. This video is from the official Facebook page of ROX. So first off, the whole outfit is very bright and colorful. This is just my personal opinion, but I think I would prefer the outfit from last year's event. Although, I do like the design of the headgear and glasses, as you can easily pair this up with other costumes in the game. I think both the headpieces for this year's event are a lot better than what we had last year. Now this is something that I really like as well. For me personally, I think the back costume is nice and clean. When we look at the mount, this is quite underwhelming in my opinion, because I think they didn't really put a lot of effort in making a better mount this year. I think the movement of this mount is basically the same as the dragon that we had last year. The main difference between the two is that they reskinned the dragon into a snake. Well, that's just my opinion based on what I'm looking at. But anyway, I would recommend that you get all the progression materials first in the store before getting the costumes, especially if you are an F2P. But if you really like the costumes and headgears, then feel free to get those items as well. What are your thoughts about this year's Spring Festival event? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.